Hey, my name is Justin Robert. I'm going to talk the next session. I'm glad you are all enjoying all these conferences for all the talks. You may get so much overwhelming informations. Hopefully, it will work for you. I can share about a little bit about my own experience versus, and how I overcome all the troubles and then barriers what I had in here. So I'm going to share my PowerPoint. Please see that. As I say, I am Dr. Justin Robert. I came this country about 27 years back, I guess, from science background. And then I did my MBA in here, MHA, and then finally I started my own business. Right now we have offices in Houston, Texas, that's the main one, and we have office in Bangalore, India, and also two offices in Karachi. Total four offices what we have. So the path what I came from, I never came from the business background, but by the teachers, my parents, back in India. And after my PhD, I joined in Washington University in St. Louis, and then I moved to St. Louis, the Huntsville, Alabama. Eventually, I moved to Galveston, Texas as a scientist. I have been there for a long time, and then I decided to move from science to business, which is the one I built for. So I went to school again, did my MBA, and then started the business. I am in the business of finance, investments, and insurance. Insurance we do right now only for the 18-wheeler huge trucks. That's all we do. So I do have a teams, very good teams. So, started with Allstate and Farmers, AIG Valley, Merrill Lynch, all kind of top Fortune 500 companies. So the path I gone through is really hard sometimes. Sometimes that's your mistake. Sometimes it's your mistake at all. But still you will learn from your mistake, from your employee's mistake, right? So I'm going to talk about a piece of business, which is, the kind of principles, four, five P's, you have to know that always. So, before I go, I have to let you know, do it what you really build for, So if you want to do something, put yourself 100%. If you do that, I'm guarantee you will succeed. Yeah, it is not looks like, the fancy in the beginning, but eventually you will succeed. Stick on it. All right. So the first P I am going to talk about is a clear, well-defined goal. Money is not always the final goal. Yes, money is important. You want to make money, but on the other hand, money is not. Goal should be something very strong and it have a purpose on it, right? So, for example, so I want to save the people suffering in that particular disease, or I want to help people financially, but I want to help people for the insurance, whatever that goal is, or medical things, some inventor, some kind of solid goal. Always you have to think money is the byproduct. If you just go run for the money, you are going to disappoint when the failure comes, then try to do the shortcut way. That will put you in a huge trouble. So be careful. Always think and do that accordingly. You have to, your goal should be very clear, right? Uh, uh, so without goal, it's just a dream. Like you can think about it when when people make a lot of goals, right? Everybody have dreams. So much I want to become this way. I want to look good. I want to be strong enough. But you know that, but after some time, it's vanished. They don't care about it, right? For example, if you go to the gym in the beginning of the year, the gym is completely full. You don't have even a place to, even go for the treadmill. What happened after some time? Now I'm going there. I hit the gym around 5 o'clock in the morning. If nowadays now I'm going there, it's completely empty. Where are these people? The goal, you have to keep that goal strong and reach it there. Unless you reach there is no consistency. You're never going to reach there, the end point. So as I told, it's not always polished. It's going to be up and down. You think, oh, I'm going to reach in here. Yeah, you will reach here, but not always in the straightforward. It's never going to work. It has to be rain. It will go up, it will down. There is the hiccups comes. Everything is going to come. There is a sharp, you have to go up. That's the way it should be. If it is easy, everybody will do. How are you going to succeed? You have to have that understanding the reality. Stick with that. The next thing I would like to talk about is the goal. When you set the goal, you have to aim high. Don't go there very low. If your weight loss is your goal, don't go, okay, I will lose 1 pound, couple of pounds in this year. No, that's not good. Always aim high. If you aim high, even if you reach a little bit down, but still it is success. You have to understand that. Set your barrier high so that you can reach. If you want to go that sky, even if you reach that in the middle, yeah, it is still success. Keep that your focus on it. The next I would like to talk about is a strong people team. You need to have a good team to succeed. You must trust people. You must put them together. People work for you. You have to understand the people's culture, people thinking. They have to know that. They have to understand that you are taking care of them. You are for them, whatever happens. That's the way you have to build the team. But in reality, I'm telling that it's not, it's very hard to build the good people team with a positive culture. A lot of people are negative thinking, put you down, get away from that people. Whatever you say that, they have some kind of negatives to go. No, there is no way. Unless you take a step, how do you going to win? Always you have to think we, not me. If it is a me, everything is me. You are going to lose everybody. No, it is going to be we. So we can pull it down that big barriers and win the game. The success is always win-win, not one side. Everybody need to be succeed. That's the way it should be solid and a long time. You must need to understand that. But you can see so many different kind of people. Some kind of people will tell, I can't do that. No, it's very hard. There is no way, Justin, you can able to do. I hear so many times. Sometimes some people think I might, maybe it will work. Sometimes not. Some people, okay, I will. Some people, I can, and then go, I did it. See, that's the way it should be. So you don't need that negative people in your life. "Oh, I can do that. You can do that. It is wrong. It is wrong. It is. They find everything some kind of reason to excuse us. It's not an excuse. You have to think about it. Some people always criticize. Whatever you do, doesn't matter. Some people gossip all the time. He did, he did. Oh, no. No, that's not you want it also. Some people never want to get involved. Some people just want to get involved. Some people encourage, some people help. Don't be a frog in the basket. If you put 100 frog, 100, sorry, the crab. So don't be a crab in the basket. If you put 100 crab in a basket, still it is not going to get out of that basket. Why? One crab go up, the other crab pull it down. The other goes up, the other one pull it down, pull it down. Why? You need to encourage each other so everybody can go up rather than I want to go, no one else. That's never going to work that way. So, people will throw a lot of stones. You have to know that you have to still build your steps. So you can go up, they can be able to throw. Here another one thing. When you go up and up, be really careful also because the chances of falling down is high. Everybody can take a look on you. So when you go high, be careful. Do everything in the right way. That would be easy. You can go and sleep. The problem comes, yeah, problem comes always. When you are in the business, you are in the top business, you can see that so many people try to take advantage of you. So many people try to sue you. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. A lot of things I learned from my mistakes. Even you do everything correct, people try to sue you. So you need to be careful. What you're doing. If it is happen, what you're going to do, right? So be careful of that. So, other one I have to talk about the mindset, people's mindset, right? Their thinkings define themselves, decisions make different life. So you have to think about it. Some people are just close mindset. No, it's not going to work. Some people are not. Hey, let me take it. Everything I can put it in there and walk. That's how it should be. Or you can sit there, or you can learn, try. It will work. You are going to find your niche. Yeah, if it is, in business, this is one thing you have to understand. Any business, you are not going to see any money in the beginning of the business. It's very hard, unless otherwise you are doing something, illegal stuff. So yeah, it is very hard. First couple of years, you may not see any money. Business is not 8 to 4 job. It is 24/7 job. You have to understand that. You have to think. You have to do. In the beginning of the job, you are your HR. You are your customer service. You are hiring manager. You are that people, even working, cleaning, everything you are the person going to do. Eventually, you build up any business, anybody building there, it is hard in the beginning, and then you can eventually slowly build up one by one. Okay. The next one I would like to talk about is, some people critique, some people talk, some people only take and do it. So a lot of people, yeah, I want to do. Yeah, what do you want to do? I want to do something. Recently I have been exploring that possibility to expand my business in India. A lot of people, yeah, I have been thinking of to do something in my side. Hey, it is not a side. It is, I want to do that in the right way. You need a full time. No, a lot of people don't want. I want to do something. That's not the case. You are not. Now, unless you put 150%, 200% of yourself, it's never going to work, as I say. It's a lot of work, a lot of, some people don't want to take a risk. You must take a calculative risk in business. Always, you must take calculative risk in your business. If you don't want to take, business is not for you. Period blank. You need to think. Always, think about it and execute. You can think, plan, execute. If you don't want to execute, it is not. People are trying to blame you. Blame you. It is not me. That's you. Who cares? I don't care. You need to know that people are going to, whenever you're going to go up and up, always the tree If they have a mango, people will throw the stone. If it is not fruit, it will people throw the stone. If not, no one is going to throw the stone. So if a lot of people are criticizing you, you are doing something good. Think about it. You don't need to see that. No one is going to see you when you success, right? So that's why you have to think about it. And the next one is performance. The performance you have to monitor. It has to be measurable. It has to be achievable and maintaining in the long term. So, building performance, yeah, you can able to build something and it's done and to go back. That's not going to. You have to achieve the goal in the long term. So you have to maintain. You need to know that how much you are going to. What's my goal this year? What's my goal next year? What my goal in a year after that? How do I going to achieve that? How do I going to maintain my company production? Company revenue? When you are in the business, you have to think more, right? Not just your pay, your family. You have the family, you have kids studying, colleges, and all other things. On the top, you have to think, oh, what about my employee? They have the family, they have to pay the rent, they have the kids in college. How do they going to pay that? How do I going to pay them next month? If I don't pay them, what will happen? If something goes wrong, what will happen? So always you need to know that to plan ahead. Keep that some kind of backup plan, which is back plan B. If the plan A fails, what will be plan B? So you need to have some always rainy day fund in your system, in your company. So you must be confident, you must be competent. So these two things are very important magic in order to succeed. You have to be competent, you need to be confident. If you don't have confidence, it is not, even if you don't want to talk something confident, then how do you expect your employees going to take it? That's not going to work in that business world. You need to know that exactly how that is works. You have to have the confidence in that. So even if you have confidence, you need to work hard to achieve the goal what you have. Look at this picture. These people are all, everything is in there. They work hard and come in there. When they about to achieve the goal, they just stop it because they don't have confidence enough to go a little bit further and take that diamond. They don't have. So, there is no reason to do all these things and leave it in the middle because you are thinking it is not going to work. If it is not going to work, you think so, do not do that. Do not waste your money, waste your energy, waste your time. Just to move on it. That's how it works. Always thing is there, it is hard. You have to be strong. You have to build yourself to be strong in order to carry that weight. That's how it will work. You can't be able to just, yeah, this is too hard for me. I can't do that. No, you can. You can do that as long as you become strong enough to carry that weight. That's how it works in here. So, once you learn it, then you have to improve. You have to accept it. It is a problem. There is a thing need to do. Do it. Do it. Get in there. Then it will grow up. That's how I'm telling you. You have to be measurable. You have to know that. So, always be the out of the box. Don't think your comfort zone. Oh no, if I take that step, what if that one goes wrong? What if no? And if you want to succeed, get in there, growth zone. You have to get out. You have to get out. It is not going to work when you sit in that very simple, the comfort zone. People open that box store somewhere, they make a little bit money, they are in the comfort zone. The same people, if they go a little bit further, how do I going to improve my business? So take a trade here and there, they make a lot of money. Get out of that. If they think, hey, if in case it fails, what I going to do? I'm going to no, that's not an option. If you don't step, there is a zero possibility you will succeed. If you take a step, at least some possibility to succeed. But you have to think, plan, and execute correct. That's all you need. So, you take advantage of the situation. No excuse. Think about it. Look at this picture. This guy is sitting in the island and sitting there, help me, help me, help me. There is no help is going to come. You have to take a step. You have to build your own thing and go even in anywhere. You can try to find out. All the opportunities are there. Don't no excuse. Find an opportunity. Build an opportunity. That will be the success. Don't look at others people. They never going to see what you go through, went through to succeed that place. They see that you are succeed. That's it. You did so much hard work, you did persistent, you late night, rejections, sacrifices, discipline, criticism, doubts, failures, risk, everything you took in your life, you succeed. People are not going to see. You don't need to worry about the people. Worry about yourself. If you do that, you will succeed. The only competition for yourself is you. Only competitor is you. You only. You have to think where I'm standing now today. How do I going to be in tomorrow? Where I'm going to be. Always think positive. And the another one is you need to be consistent, repeatedly, and efficiency, right? Work, not, people tells work, don't work smart, the hard but smart. But I tells all the time, work hard and smart. You will go even one step up. Always people grab you in your leg and try to pull you down. You have to do two steps up in order to go up. Always. That as Warren Buffett says, 50% is a discipline. The smart work is just 5%, and 25% is consistency, mindset, and hard work. You have to know that. You have to be very disciplined in the job, in your business in order to succeed. Without that, it's not. When I started my first business, one of my, the mentor told me that you can succeed even without very smart, but you can't succeed without hard work, hard work. You don't need to be a very smart people to succeed, but without hard work and discipline, no way you are going to go. You have to have that basic tendency. Even things are not looking good, even it is looks terrible. Go and do the same thing every day, consistency, regardless of what you're doing. Okay. And I'm going to play this little video. You can see that. Several of that lambs are jumping in. These animals, you can see that different way. They are some come over there and jump straightly. Some of them stand there and plan and jump. Some of them go underneath. See that another one? Oh, I will do that same thing. That's what it's thinking. Look at the other one. It's looking here and there, thinking something, and then go here. Oh, that's a very smart move, right? So it is just taking off and moved on it. The final one is even everything is clear, still thinking, do I need to go? See that the smart people do? They plan ahead and execute. That's all going to talk about it. And that office, get out of the office gossips, players, so much player. You can see that some people always gossip. Some, the politic peoples are either they have to gossip or thief or power freak. Some of them are sneak here and there. Some of them are clink member, restrictor, the ruler. the scammer and the lobbyist. You have to know that different people play different politics in the business. Get out of that politics and move on your way. You have to remember that, just people say here and there, it's a rumor. Have you heard that? Have you heard that? But it's not truth a lot of times. Why you need to worry about it, right? So, people always talk behind you for three reasons. When they can't reach your level, or when they can't have what you have, or when they try to copy your lifestyle, but can't. Here is that truth. Really, that's the reason people talk behind you. You have to know that, right? To stay away from these bad people. They are all negative people. They are, the production killers, progressive killers. You can't able to stay with them. Always stay positive. That will help you. The final one thing I'm going to talk about is financial discipline. In this business, cash flow capital allocation, in this business, I learned something. That you sometimes make very big money, sometimes not. You have to have a plan. When you make a lot of money, that's not your money. That's a cash flow. That's just a capital. So you have to understand, some people, I know that so many people start the business. This is one of the reason 85% of small business fails. They think, they never plan ahead. And if something happen, where is my rainy day fund? If something happen, there is no money coming in. How do I going to pay my employees? So you have to close down or bankrupt, right? It's not going to work that way. You have to have the discipline. You are going to take some money, remaining money, you have to have that reserve. Even if you take a lot of money on it, just a cash, it's a cash, it's a cash, it's not your money. Your money is your money end of the year. So you have to think that way. So plan ahead, keep that money in reserve. So you have to understand where you invest, how you invest. If you invest too much money in that place, more than cash flow, you are going to get you need to have a second plan where the cash cow is going to come. You have to draw the money unless you have a big uncle with the big pocket. Otherwise, nobody is going to help you when you are in the business. So you need to know how to, get the money, how to allocate your cash flow, how to going to pay, what's your expenses, what's your, the fixed expense versus various expenses, the stepwise expenses, what you need to do. Always, break-even point must reach any business in order to sustain. Not in the beginning of first year you can do, but eventually you will succeed in that way. I'm going to play this video. You can take a look on it. Yeah, the monkey is so happy with the donut. Yeah, here another one. Here some of the, oh, yeah, while you talk, looking at the picture, what you guys are learning from that? It's taking everything. See, how many bread or how many banana this monkey ate? Pretty much nothing. Everything is just one bite because there is no focus. It's taking everything. Just a greed. Take it everything. And then it's never going to work. That's how a lot of people failed also. They take that, when they are in that straightforward, good route. When they see something opportunity, so just jump over there. Then that here one opportunity, jump here. There is no focus. You don't know what you're doing. Set your goal, go straight. What you need to do, this doesn't need 10 bananas and 5 bananas and 10 bread. So, but still it's a trying to. That's how you have to plan ahead. What you have, what's your resources. This one have only one mouth. That's all they can able to eat. Then why they need everything, right? So that's what you need to think about it, right? Another the last final thought I'm going to tell you. To habits that will earn you more respect in this business world. Keep your word. If you tell something to your employees, you must do that. Words are very powerful. If you tell something and don't follow them, they're never going to trust you. If you don't want to do, don't tell them. That's one thing. The second is show up early, not just on time. You are not just coming and going. This is not only for employer, also employees. You have to show early. You have to do everything on time. That's very important. Time is money. People are looking at this. Take ownership of your problems. Listen first, speak. A lot of people listen to talk. Some people listen to understand what they want and then talk. That is very important. That, as I told, skip the office gossips. It's not going to help anyone. Say what you mean clearly. The communication is very powerful. Bring solution, not problem. Always, if you bring some problem, it's never going to work. Bring the solutions. Go to extra mile consistently. Do that, anything, whatever you can to help them. Make room for others to shine also, not always you. Ask for honest feedback. Stay curious. Keep your cool under pressure. That's very important. When keep your cool under pressure in this business world, it is so it's a very pressureful work. You have to control your stress level. As I say, a lot of times, yeah, I like water to drink all the time. But yeah, I love that water. But if it is that cup is in my hand, I'm holding that water. For sometimes I enjoy them. After 1 hour, it start to make my hand pain. If I want to hold that water for the whole day, it's miserable. I want to throw them away, right? So that's exactly the same concept. If you take that risk, if you take that stress all the time, you are going to break down. You're never going to go up. You want to get out of that. Don't go in that situation. Hopefully, you learned something from me. Thank you so much, and thank you for listening my talk. Good luck all. Bye.
There is always an opportunity to contribute to the discussions that we have at EnviroCast GEO. If you are interested in attending or even speaking at a future conference, learn more at geo.envirocast.org. We're excited to hear your insights.